Hi, I'm Tracy Sawyer, and this is Kajsa Krause, my business partner. We're co-founders of Krause Sawyer, a design firm based in New York. We focus on hospitality design specifically, and we are now also looking at more product design, a little bit of residential design, but our passion really is to design for hotels and for travel.
The Marriott at the Brooklyn Bridge Hotel that we just newly renovated came to us from local owners, and so what we were looking at was the story of Brooklyn and the different layers through history that's taken place. And it's a really, really interesting hub in Brooklyn right here downtown, where you have the different cultures from different parts of the world and the languages and the enclaves that sort of gathered. And then on top of that, you have just the different layers of transportation, warehousing, shipping industry, the railroad industry, and sort of seeing how all that morphs into one story and bringing that out in the property.
I think the most important thing here too is looking at the rich layering and the history throughout. So you'll see that throughout the design of the hotel. We talk about this notion of going from black and white to Technicolor, how you layer and add, which is very much what Brooklyn's about, and how we capture that in the design.
The wood wall panel that we have behind us here, we were looking for materiality that sort of spoke to that industrial feel of downtown Brooklyn and the Navy Yard, and sort of reclaimed wood and stacked wood, and how that can sort of come together as larger pieces of wall art almost, because that's part of Marriott's new directive too, is to work with interesting surfaces that almost becomes artwork more than just a plain surface. So we were looking for that, and when we found this material, it sort of it really fits the bill for what the narrative was, and the durability of it for the application, and the ease of actually applying it because it comes in bigger sheets. So it's not piece by piece on it. So it fits perfectly for what we were looking for. And then we were doing the smaller version in the bathroom, which is basically just different scale. So this is as a bigger room, bigger gesture, and bringing that into the restrooms. It just had to be scaled down. So it was a good way to connect it back in here, but just talking a slightly different scale language.
I think the focus on the architectural finishes for Marriott as a directive with their new Marriott Modern initiative, I think this product in particular really kind of is perfect for what they're looking for on that level.
Yeah, for their directive.
Rich residential finishes that feel handmade and handcrafted, and that really worked with our concept here as well.
Adjacent to that, in the restrooms, we chose a floor tile that looks like concrete, so that sort of plays off the same kind of industrial, almost like a pavement to industrial flooring.
Sidewalks of the city.
Yeah, the sidewalks of the city.
I think ASI has wonderful finishes, and it's always unique and fresh, so we're always excited to see what's coming in and what's new, and they're a great partner to work with, I think.
Yeah, and it's always been it's easy to work with your rep, and Sarah's been great, flexible with providing samples, quick on pricing, so it's a really good good relationship. It works really well. We're really happy with that. And to Tracy's point too, what we like about the ASI materials is that it has this specialty finish quality to it, but it's produced in a way that we know is applicable to our industry. So we know it's not going to break the bank for the owners, and we know that it's easy to apply, and it's durable, which is key for our industry, to make something look residential and rich and handmade, and at the same time know it really works to apply the way it needs to be applied in our industry.